Appreciate you, Dust.
I have been just a regular person.
Appreciate you, Dust.
I have been just a regular person.
I really miss Dust. I just want to know what he was thinking about.
Back from the shadows, yeah, I never really left. Dustbusters held me down when I was fighting with myself. Been gone in the flesh, but in spirit I stayed. Through the static and storms while I was lost in the haze. Thank you to the Dustbusters, loyalty heavy as stone. Even when I disappeared, you made me feel at home. Life hit hard, had me boxed in a maze. But I'm breaking out, swinging through the fire and flames. Clock keeps ticking, bills stack high. They wanna tell me how to live while my dreams run dry. But I got dues to pay, got scars to display. Every cut made a path, now I'm finding my way. Every piece of life is like a puzzle, can you solve them? Every move I make feels another way to start them. Pressure in my veins got me drifting through the heartbreak. Head hanging low, I'm just trying not to break. Problems, how you gonna solve them? Man, I'm going crazy trying to deal with these problems. Each piece of life is like a puzzle, can you solve them? Stress will drive you crazy trying to deal with these problems. Problems, they keep revolving. Mine in overdrive and the walls keep falling. They wanna tell me how to live, but I won't follow. I got dues to pay in a fight for tomorrow. Fast lane, heartbeat, kick drum in my chest. Every setback hit, but I survived the test. People throw advice while they watch me bleed, but they don't know the hunger or the weight I feed. I've been wrestling demons in the dead of night, still throwing these bars like a fist in a fight. Dustbusters, this one's for the ones who stay when the lights went dim and the debts got paid. Built from rust and rebellion, gasoline soul. Rock riffs scream while the bass line rolls. No puppet strings, no king to obey. I hear them tell me how to live, man, get out my way. Problems, how you gonna solve them? Man, I'm going crazy trying to deal with these problems. Each piece of life is like a puzzle, can you solve them? Stress will drive you crazy trying to deal with these problems. Nah, just ghosts in the static. Pain made savage, survival automatic. Spirit stayed here even when I went missing. Dustbusters, no real ones kept listening. Run it up, burn it down, never fold under pressure. Hard times carved me into something extra. Every problem's another piece fit in the frame. Every scar got a story, every loss fed the flame. So if they tell me how to live, I'm breaking that mold. Still paying my dues, but my fire ain't cold. To the Dustbusters, this anthem's yours. We came through the chaos and kicked down doors. Problems, how you gonna solve them? Man, I'm going crazy trying to deal with these problems. Each piece of life is like a puzzle, can you solve them? Stress will drive you crazy trying to deal with these problems.
This is going to be our new TMZ.
It's fucked us for life.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. I owe everything to the ones who stayed when the light went dark and the colors all gray. Support in my corner, yeah, you held that line. When I lost myself, you helped me find mine. Couldn't have made it, not even close. Was drowning in silence, you gave me hope. Every word, every call, every you got this. Pull me back from the edge of the abyss. Still got miles, still fight, still face. One down, one more, I gotta embrace. And I'm praying it don't take me out the game. I'm still here fighting, yeah, I'm still in the frame. I'm still here, screaming out loud. Through the silence, through the doubt. Took the wheel when I lost control. Now I'm hanging on to what's left of my soul. I'm still here, can't back down, even when I'm breaking down. Just paranormal, hear the sound. Yeah, we rise while the walls crash down. I'm still here, I'm still here. We rise while the walls crash down. I'm still here, I'm still here. Yeah, be like dust, where you at? You disappeared, now I'm right here, just battling my fears. TMZ at the paranormal, where that at? I've been fighting real life, that's the fact. Still here in spirit, still in the zone. Just trying to survive what's hitting at home. Life came heavy, no time to stall. Had to stand up straight when I felt too small. Tried to steer it right, but the road got wild. Pressure building up, yeah, it's running miles. Grip slipping fast, yeah, I feel that slide. But I refuse to you know. To every single one that kept me afloat, through the storms, through the pain, through the doubt. Y'all the reason I'm still here. Right now, yeah, I'm cracked, but I ain't done yet. Still got fire, still got breath, still one more fight that I gotta win. And I refuse to let the darkness in. If I fall, if I fade, if I lose my way, I know your voices bring me back to the day. So remember this when I take that stand. I made it this far cause you held my hand. I'm still here. Feel that sound, heart still beats, won't let me drown. One more fight, I'm standing tall. I'm not done at all. I'm still here, loud and clear, through the chaos, through the fear. Thus paranormal, take control. Even when I'm losing control, I'm still here, I'm still here. I'm still here, I'm still here.
One more.
Yeah! For my people, my lifeline, my tribe, my support group. This one's for you. You were there in the dark when the light got lost, when I couldn't breathe and my mind felt crushed, when I thought it was over, life paid the cost. Y'all pulled me back when my soul got tossed. Bullies circle around, yeah, the vultures fed. Haters threw venom, wish my spirit dead, but my crew stepped up when I hung by a thread. Turned fear into fire, burning up in my head. You stopped me turning to dust in the wind. Pick me up broken, make me build again. My support group busting through doubt and sin. Real one showed up, let the healing begin. Shout out my support group, shout out my friends. Held me together when I came undone again. My mindset quit, said lay down dead, but your voice is far louder inside my head. Thank you support group, I trust so much. When life got cold, you gave human touch. Neighborhood troll, but I'm saying it such. You kept me alive when the pain got rough. Mine kept saying I don't deserve this crew. Said I'm a bird and all I do is lose. To give up, die, got nothing to prove, but I'm still here fighting and that's the truth. Fighting these thoughts and fighting myself, trying to do better and rebuild health. Mine says I'm less than everybody else, but y'all keep reminding me I got wealth, not money. Loyalty, love that lasts. Friends who stand firm when the storm blows past. Thought I fade out like forgotten ash. Now I spit these bars and I'm swinging back fast. Dust paranormal, shout it loud. Dust Productions, make me proud. From your neighborhood troll, I say this now. You carry me when I wouldn't know how. Stop me crumbling, stop that fall. When I felt too small, y'all stood up tall. If my mind says I don't deserve you all, why you still here answering every call? You pull me out of self-hate, haze. Help me walk through the mental maze. Show me love in the darkest days. Lit a fire through my shadow phase. So thank you from dust, from pain, from scars, from sleepless nights and invisible wars. From troll to survivor, I'm raising these bars. Y'all lit my sky when I lost my stars. Support group, I trust this anthem's yours. Kick down doubt and we crash those doors. My support group forever hear the crowd roar. You saved my life, that's what this fight is for. My support group rise, still here fighting, still alive. Side by side, that's how we ride. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From dust till the day I die. My support group forever hear the crowd roar. You saved my life, that's what this fight is for.
Here we are. It's been a while. I'm already freaking emotional. It's hello to everybody. It's good to see everybody in the chat. Ladies Fright, Scarborough Gatekeeper, Destination Spooky, everybody. I look fantastic. I don't know about that. But, you know, how long has it been? It's been a month and a half. Has it been a month and a half? I think it's been about a month and a half. Let's see, it was January 13th. Yeah, it's been about a month, a little over a month. It's good to see everybody. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea what's been happening behind the scenes. It's been crazy. That last song, thank you to my support group. You know who you are. Don't reveal who you are. Let the trolls, and when I say trolls, I mean people from the Power Rangers side, let them wonder. You know, yeah, it's been about a month plus. That's been really hard. And it's not, I didn't not stream because of court, which, yes, I'm going to briefly talk about. I'm not going to go into great detail or anything. However, it's just my health, was messing with me. It still messes with me. My energy is up. My energy is down. Talking to social workers and talking to doctors and, trying to work and everything. It's just a lot. So, it's good to see everybody. What's up, Eric Vitale? All right. So, I'm going to try to pay attention to the chat. But, I wrote down a bunch of stuff that I want to say, I want to talk about, and, statements, and it's not a script per se, but it's just it's not even bullet points. Like normally when I do a stream, I always have a docket and I have bullet points and stuff that I want to say or do. There's always got to be structure for me because I'll always forget something. So first off, just like in the description of this video, this live stream, and in the comments, do not spread hate. This is not a hate stream. Do not talk shit in the chat. Don't go to Frankie's social media to talk trash. I don't support that. I don't want anyone to do that on my behalf. There's really no reason for that. Okay? So it's so good to see everybody. So I'm going to try to get through this portion and then kind of let you guys all know what else is going on. Okay. So I had court. I'm not going to go into specifics on everything that happened. I don't think that's needed or wanted by neither me or Frankie. If Frankie wants to talk about what happened at court, he can do that. He can tell his side if he wants. I will not. He showed up. He was respectful, and so was I. Before court, during and after. The judge was actually really nice and respectful to both of us. There were a bunch of cases before us, And I think there was like one time she got like angry, and like somebody before us said something like court was a waste of time or something that pissed the judge off. Like literally she raised her voice, said, "Do not say court is a waste of time." Like me and Frankie looked at each other like, oh shit, like don't, you know, what the hell, why would you piss off a judge like that? It was just, that was the only like what the fuck moment, really. The judge asked if we talked before court to try to resolve it. We both said no, except for some emails. So I had reached out to Haunted Souls to get Frankie's email so that we could try to negotiate and, you know, not go to court. The judge strongly suggested we talk before, you know, things move forward. Frankie and myself agreed to do so. Guys, don't try not to message me while I'm talking about, well, you guys can talk in the chat, but like personal messages. We talked. I'm not going to give specifics to that other than he asked about my health. We were both calm and respectful. And when we were talking, I did mention, and I mentioned this to the judge, and I mentioned this to Frankie, that when we talked, I mentioned, if you guys remember when I covered Tessa Groff, you know, like, and I defended her in one live stream, and then I covered her with, you know, I think it was her alleged ex, someone claiming to be her ex, and he came on, he said a bunch of things, stuff that we could not prove. And of course, Tessa reached out to me and we talked, and I couldn't prove what that dude was saying. And so I decided to take that stream down. And it was kind of like an example that I was trying to tell Frankie, like, if you have a problem, like, and this is anyone that I cover in the future, if there's a problem, like, all you got to do is like message me. Like, I know that I'm dust, this troll on the internet, what you guys see, and I do all this and say this stuff, but the people that know me off camera or talk to me off camera, the people that talk to me on the phone, I don't know if Frankie would say this or not, because I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth. But I'm more reasonable when you talk to me. And I got no problem listening. Like, I took that stream down from Tessa. I was like, you see, like, and is what it is. And it was just kind of like an example. Let's see. I want to make sure I get all of this. All right, so my past live streams, okay? My past live streams that I've done on the matter and alleged claims will stay down and have been deleted. So all the coverage on Frankie, it should be gone off the internet. I deleted it off Dust Paranormal. There shouldn't be anything up. So that stuff is staying down. It just, we'll get into that in a minute. There's a few reasons. But while Frankie and I were talking, after a while, Frankie decided to dismiss the case, and it was dismissed with prejudice. I want to say, again, don't go over to Frankie's socials and talk shit. There's no rubbing in anyone's faces. Nobody freaking won. Literally, like, it was just, we had an issue. We went to court. We talked it out. Frankie requested to dismiss the case. The situation's been resolved. We're good, and I want to thank Frankie for requesting to that the case be dismissed. People are asking me if I will cover Frankie again. Now, this is important. I will not be commenting or covering on the past alleged claims on Frankie surrounding the events that brought this lawsuit. Okay? With that matter, I'm out. I hope you guys can understand that. But I need you guys to know that everyone needs to know this. Everyone that watches me needs to know this. I do commentary, reactions, satire. I cover things happening in the paranormal community. So what does that mean? It means that anyone, that would include Frankie or whatever, if Frankie does something in the paranormal community, bad or good, I will cover it. I've covered people in the past, bad things and good things. Like I've said good things and bad things that people have done, alleged. And, it's part of the job. If anyone in the paranormal community does something bad or good in the community, I'm going to cover it. That would include, like, if Beardo did something messed up, I'm going to cover it. If Side-Eye Guy did something messed up, I'm going to cover it. It doesn't matter, if I like them on the internet or if they talk to me. If I do something fucked up in the paranormal community, I expect the people I talk to cover it. But as far as like everything that brought up this case and all of the alleged claims that, like, all of those claims, like Frankie said some stuff. Well, I did not see, and he didn't release any proof of the things that were said. There was no proof. So it's important to say, okay, well, he said it, he didn't do it. It's technically alleged. There's no convictions. That's not me backpedaling. It's really how things maybe should have been covered a little bit. How I cover things in the future needs to change. It's fine to troll, but it's important to know when to troll and when to cover things seriously. I'll have disclaimers up in the future. Friends like Florio and other people, and people that have had problems with me in the past, have said, Dust, you can't say this. You can't do that. So I need to tighten up, and that's, it's true. I think everyone can agree that's true. It's fine to troll, but you got to know when and when not to, Okay, on one of my streams. Oh, that's right. So there was one stream that I did, and I think Chris was up, and I think Brent Pham was up, and someone made a claim or called Frankie something. And I have the clip. It's whatever. I'm not even really going to show it, but I do have the clip. And I stopped everyone that was talking, and I was like, all the claims on Frankie are alleged. He's not convicted of anything. And I know that that's just one small clip of hours of footage, so it can get lost. You know what I mean? But it's important, if you're going to cover claims, I need to say that, probably each time, if I'm going to cover it more than once, it needs to be said. So I can see how, okay, I said that in one clip. I do have that clip. It really, at this point, everything's been resolved. My channel is open mic. That's fine, you know. However, I got to state the views and opinions of any guest on my platform of mine, either any of my YouTube channels, or if I ever decide to stream on Instagram or anything, which I don't. I only stream on YouTube. They're not the views and opinions of Dust Paranormal or Dust Productions. You know, I want to give people a voice, but that doesn't necessarily mean what that voice says is what I agree with. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to click my link, or people can click my link and come up. Everyone's welcome on my platform. If I'm covering someone and they want to come up and argue their point or voice their disagreements with my coverage, they're welcome to do so. That hasn't changed. It never will. Some people might be upset over what I'm saying. You know, maybe some people think I'm being silenced. It's just the coverage just needs to, how I cover things just, I think, needs to change. Some things, yeah. So the next thing is, all right, so that's really, I think, as far as the court stuff, I think that's it. I want to thank Frankie for requesting to have the case dismissed. What everybody says and does on their platforms, on their own platforms, that stuff that they say, I'm not in it. You know, at least with everything that was said before. So, like, literally, Frankie, like, when we talked, he's like, all right, we're good. I hope he's good with this response. I'm sorry if some people are upset with that response, but literally, like, I don't really need any of this. I don't need it. I'm dealing with my health. I'm dealing with all kinds of other stuff. I don't need it. So, the claims, all those claims on Frankie, like that, none of, like, I haven't seen any evidence. None of it's been proven in a court of law. You know, some people, it's whatever. I'm just glad that he was respectful and I was. I'm glad it was able to get worked out. Like, I'm glad that the judge was like, you two need to talk. Like, so I'm happy about that. Everyone's welcome on my platform. In my negotiation emails, I did mention, like, Frankie's welcome to come on my platform anytime and tell his side of the story if he wants. He's like, he can type in my chat. He can whatever. Everyone's welcome. It's just like with the Power Ranger community. A lot of people hate Brent Pham. I don't know why. Well, I kind of, whatever. Brent does, like, he kind of takes things too far sometimes, but like, this platform, no, like, this isn't a debunking channel. The debunkers would never do what I do. Okay. And it's like, people can come up and tell their, you know, whatever they can. If they feel they need to defend themselves, they may do so. If they feel they want to comment on something, they may do so. Everyone is welcome. Like Rob, anyone that I've covered. And like, part of the problem is, like, they see me on the internet and they see, like, you know, where's my little sound bite? You know, they see me do this, you know, this little trolling.
You made it seem like I was a little bitch.
Like, I do these little sound bites and my little trolley thing, and then they think that, oh, if they click my link, I'm gonna do that to them. No, I only do that to, like, people that I'm friends with. Like, if I cover somebody and they want to come up, there's no trolling. It's, I'll ask you questions. I'll let you say what you want to say, you know? So just if there's an issue, if you have an issue with something that I've said or reported on, send me a message. I'm pretty reasonable. What you see, like the troll version, like what you see on my past streams, it's a troll dialed up character of myself. Like I said, the people that really know me know that, like, I'm actually pretty chill, you know? So I hope everyone is okay with my statement. Before I move on to anything else, like, because that's it for court. That's what y'all are getting. Y'all ain't getting nothing else. Let me read the chat because that was a lot. Because I literally didn't read the chat at all. Do not harass. This is true. Do not harass. Yeah, you know what? There was a lot. Where is it? All right, they probably have a load on their docket all day, every day. They like, yeah, there was a lot going on court day. It's just not, you know, it's just everything around us. It is good to see Paranormal Brew. What's up? It's all right. You're caught up with stuff. But well, see, the thing is, because everyone's like, with the dismissed with prejudice, it can't be tried again. It's like, I don't want to go through this again. No offense. No offense. I don't want to go through that. I've never been to court or taken to court before. That was literally the first time. I've been in a courtroom before to like observe like someone else, like a friend that went to court, and that was years ago. And I couldn't even hear what was being said because I was like way in the back. Getting any better in life? Some things yes, some things no. What's up, TJ? I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Yeah, like I'm dealing with stuff, and oh, that's another thing, really quick. So, literally, like Frankie hasn't really been on the internet. He hasn't, and he even said this, because we did talk after. Like he hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything on the internet. There's literally nothing to report on. This is literally for someone like me or a lot of people, not like, people aren't really talking about him. Like, I think maybe there's some other lawsuits or whatever. That's none of my business. I'm staying away from it. I think that it just, like, maybe it's a situation that really needs to settle down and walk away from. I'm walking away from that particular situation. So does anyone have any questions? I'm reading the chat. Does anyone have any questions before I move on to something else? Because literally, once we move on from this, I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about the lawsuit. I'm not talking about anything. Like, it's done. It's over. Like Frankie said, like, we're good. I'm good. Like, we both said that. Like, and with everything going on, I think, because he didn't tell, I didn't ask him what he's doing or what projects he's doing. It's really none of my business. I wish everyone the best. I hope everyone succeeds. I don't, like, listen, Frankie took me to court. I don't hate Frankie. Frankie is hate is a strong word. I hate, like, I'll tell you, I hate Ryan Buell and Zach Baggins. And I would let both of them on my platform, and I hate them. And as a matter of fact, I even told Frankie that. Like, it's like, whatever. Everyone's welcome on my platform. Everyone needs to understand that. Does it make it awkward sometimes with some of the people I talk to? Yeah, like, it does. But it's like, you gotta, sometimes you gotta separate. Hold on, guys. I got my inhaler. Give me a second. But that's why I'm like, don't talk crap in the chat. Like, it's all good. We're good. So I think we're good and we're moving on from it. I'm gonna wish Frankie the best. I'm gonna wish everyone the best. I don't know. I'm not gonna comment on, like I said, the past allegations and the back and forth with that whole thing with Side Eye Guy. Like, I gotta stay away from it. Yeah, I got more than one inhaler. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 inhalers. Just good that it's done. Now you can focus on more important, like, literally. And Frankie did say, he's like, dude, you're dealing with your health. Like, you don't need this. Apparently he didn't know what was going on. He watched that last stream I did. From what he said, on the way to court, he didn't know what was happening. That's what he said. I'm gonna choose, like, I believe it. Not arguing with him. Not, whatever. All right. All right. We are now officially done talking about Frankie. So, thanks again, Frankie, for dropping it. We're good. We're moving on. No talking negative about him. Let's move on to other things now. Okay? That was my statement. The live stream stayed down. That's it. Okay. Now, in my last stream, I talked about my health, the tornado that messed up the house, and then, of course, the notice for court. I was in a bad place. I still kind of am. The roof was repaired. I've taken on more storm damage since there was another tornado, and there's actually another severe, they said, like a threat level 4 out of 5 for tornadoes for tomorrow. Yay. Please pray for me. So with my health, I was denied Medicaid. I had to appeal. The doctors are managing my symptoms. I'm being monitored. I got a social worker helping me. literally, so that I can get insurance and other things. I'll keep everyone updated on that. Because literally the doctors said, and the social worker said this, like, I don't have insurance. So the doctors and everyone, they can run the tests and stuff and do everything. But it's going to be crazy expensive without insurance. So they're fighting to get insurance for me. I got to go to Marketplace. If I have to pay, even if I can't afford the insurance, I got to get it and just hope I can still pay rent and stuff. So basically, with my health, it's like I have problems breathing, especially if it's humid out, if there's a lot of moisture in the air. Also, like I'm on, without going into detail, they gave me some steroid pills I got to take. Those steroid pills raise my blood pressure. I already have high blood pressure. So then they had to adjust my blood pressure medication. I have steroid inhalers that I have to take. There's other medications. They gave me Zoloft for my anxiety and depression and whatever. That's been fucking with me. So like I'm on all these medications. When everything happened before my last stream, especially after, like the depression hit really hard. Okay. And I don't think I've ever been in a darker place in my life. You know what? I need to go on. I need to keep going down because there's still more stuff on my thing here. I do want to return to YouTube. However, my health is going to slow me down. I don't know how often I'm going to stream. I've missed everyone. I know I've not replied to a lot of people. People have messaged me and I haven't replied to a lot of people. I'm sorry. It's been a lot, and there's so much stuff I got to do. There's still so much more stuff I got to do, and things are going to get very hard very fast for me. I don't know how often I'm going to be streaming. I don't know if it's going to be every week. I don't know if it's going to be every couple weeks. I don't know if it's going to be once a month. I don't know. I would love to come back and stream again. When I made those AI songs, I'm like, man, I got to like be a little creative again. I want to talk about the support group. I want to talk about the support group. So I have a support group. People who have and still message me daily, pretty much, you know, to make sure I'm okay. I've talked to them about what's happening with my health. I've shown and asked them about my medications. Asked about medical stuff from my doctor, talking about my mental health. I want to say thank you, you know, to my support group. You guys don't know, and they don't know. I don't think I'd be here right now if it wasn't for them. I don't think I'd be here. I don't think I'd be sitting here. I'm still scared about my health. Literally, My mom fought cancer 3 times. She lost. The 3rd time, it's very scary. You know, with everything else that's happening, but I'm trying. I have people helping me, so thank you. Thank you to my support group. TJ, yeah, Max Velocity will be covering the storms tomorrow. That's a meteorologist that I watch whenever storms are coming. Go watch Max Velocity. He doesn't just cover my area, he covers a bunch of other areas too. Let's see. So everybody, if you could say thank you to my support group. They've literally been there for me. Do not, support group, don't reveal who you are. The Power Ranger haters, they like, some of them, some people don't want me to have help or support or anything and just want me to literally die. Other people do not. Some people don't like me, but they don't want this for me, and I appreciate it. But I like, seriously, I would not be here without them. And you guys really have no idea. All right, there is something else. People have asked and mentioned starting GoFundMe's and fundraisers to help me with medical bills and stuff. I don't want to do that. But it might come to it at some point. If we do it now, I think I got to report the income, and it can affect me trying to get insurance. So we ain't doing that. So none of that is happening. If something like that happens in the future, proof of medical bills will be provided. Again, I don't want to do it, and I hope it doesn't come to that. I'm trying to fight this. Like, the best thing that people can do is just be there. Just, like, you know, just be here. I just like, sometimes someone to talk to is all someone really needs. Like, am I hurting financially? Yeah. But it is what it is, you know. So all right, I know some people will report on this and talk trash. They don't matter. Nothing they say matters. And whatever they say doesn't affect, like, it doesn't change what's happening to me in real life. I think Ko said it best. Certain people that talk trash, like, they're an afterthought. This isn't directed at, like, Frankie or nothing. This is about other people. That reminds me, thank you to Ko, Brent Pham, Strife, Rudy, and a few others for spending many nights with me in my Discord voice chat. Thank you for asking how I'm doing. Thank you for trying to get my mind off of stuff for a little while. Yes, my Discord is dead. Or so it looks. The Power Ranger portion of the Discord isn't active. Power Rangers is dead. I haven't really covered Power Rangers. I haven't been on the internet. The paranormal part of the Discord is quiet. I haven't, like, gone on social media. I haven't really done anything. Like, I got my support group that I talk to, and then there's certain people in voice chat you know, that'll pop in, and it's just a let's bullshit, you know, take our mind off things, take my mind off things. Thank you to Eric Vitale for checking on me. Also, thank you to my best friend Char for checking on me. As a matter of fact, he messaged me today. I'm not going to be dropping a link tonight. It might be a little while before I stream again. I don't know. It could be a week, could be 2 weeks, could be a month. I don't know. That's everything on my notes. So yeah, thank you to the support group. Yeah, but I kind of want to hold off on anything like that. Check up on a lawyer, see what law says about insurance with precondition. Yeah, that's another thing too. So because I have health issues, it's going to make it harder to get insurance. So that actually is something. And the social worker told me they're like out in my area, there are lawyers that will do things like that pro bono, to try to, like if I'm denied insurance and stuff, which I have been denied a lot of insurance. But that is something I am looking into. Perform a spirit box for my Discord server. I should. Power Rangers died ages ago. Yeah, like no, the GoFundMe has to be reported. This isn't a charity with a registration number, so it is considered income. See, so that like there's a lot of gray area, and some things will say one thing and then something will say something else. That's another reason why I don't want to do it. So where is it? Oh, there was a super chat and I think I missed it. $4.99 super chat from Suspect 13. Hey Dust, wishing you the best. I have a question. Besides Justin Chase Mullins, who do you know another legit psychic medium besides him? He's the only psychic I trust. So my answer would be no. Really quick. And I do this. So if you're on the Dust Paranormal page, it's not monetized. The Dust Productions page is. There's the link to, like, if anyone wants to super chat, and I'm not telling people to super chat, but if you wanted to super chat me, you can do that from that channel. Just getting notifications from Max Velocity about the storms. Cancer treatment's $100,000. We could never raise that, so we gotta let his income stay low so you can get Medicaid. That's true. I gotta stay broke. Just another day in paradise. What's up, Co? I don't know if I missed a super chat, it's because I was reading. I did see that we got another member on the main channel. I'm not dropping the link tonight. This is not the stream for that. And it's mostly because I don't need people coming up and because I don't have my disclaimers. I don't have like things are not changed yet. I don't want people coming up saying F this and F that and F Frankie and no, you're not doing that on my platform, especially this platform. Especially after I just had court with them, like you're not doing that. And I don't think people would, but sometimes you don't know. You know what I mean? Does anyone else have any questions? Any questions from anyone? Not really anything else that's happening. I would love to drop the link, but I can't do it for this stream because I do miss talking to people. Like I miss talking to you all. Like I'll drop the link on my next stream. You know what I mean? When I do stream again. Destination Spooky. Hail to the adventures. Yeah, shout out to everybody going out on adventures. Is the roof completely fixed or just a temporary fix? It's so it had to, that tornado came through and it ripped off like 40 or something odd shingles and did some other shit to it. So the repairs, like if I took a picture and showed you, like the new shingles are like a different color than like the rest of the roof and whatever. And I have lost a few more shingles since then. I hope that it doesn't just because that hasn't been repaired. Like usually if you lose like one or two and then you get like another really big storm, it can rip them all off. So like on the west side of the house, there's like two shingles. I think there's like two shingles missing like near the tip. And I'm hoping that this storm that comes tomorrow doesn't fuck shit up. Otherwise, guess who probably gets to pay money for that I can't afford? Me, this guy. But I don't know, like I do have renter's insurance, but I don't know if it covers that. I don't know. Yeah, the tornado keeps coming is wild. Tornado directly hit the clock tower. No, it did not directly hit. There was a tornado. That tornado that caused the damage, there was a tornado. It was south of me. And then the same night, there was a tornado north of me. There was a tornado east of me. What I don't need is a tornado west of me because then it can hit the house. If it's west or southwest, that could be bad. Actually, I think from the Storm Prediction Center, yeah, renter's insurance does not. Yeah, it's not going to cover that shit. The storms, I believe, are going to come from like northwest. I think, like if I look back at the models, I don't know, or maybe it's, I don't know. Yeah, that's another issue. I tried, they said no. Because it's in the lease. I'm responsible for all maintenance. They literally told me no or I can leave. I'm not messing with court. I'm not, literally, I don't need to get evicted. So I don't need to fight. Like I can't, like I couldn't afford to move right now if I had to. I got messages. All right. So, anyone have any questions? Any other questions? The closest tornado distance from the tower, the closest tornado to ever come was like 1/8 of a mile away. Oh, here, here we go. I need to get off camera for a minute. Hold on. Give me just a second. All right, if you guys can hear me. How are the owls doing? So basically, there are no treatments it's managing because I have to get insurance. So let me talk about the owls. Now that's the sweetest thing I ever did see. I love getting love letters like that, Dust. I know, Co, that's just for you. It's just for you, Co. It's fuck Co for life. You know, other people say stuff like it's F Dust for life. I didn't want Co to feel left out, you know.
It's fuck Dust for life.
You know, and I know that people were I
really miss Dust. I just wanted to know what he was thinking about.
So, you know, it's one of the things that I miss about streaming. So the owls. So Oliver. It's been a while. I haven't seen Oliver in a week and a half. But there was this one time. I'll tell you guys a couple stories, something funny, and then I'll end it. So there was one night I was in voice chat with Co and everybody. And literally I'm like, I'm gonna go and get something to eat. So like I put my shoes on and everything, grabbed my keys, and I'm in voice chat, and I walk out the front door. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I lock the door and I turn around, and Oliver is standing on the damn railing of the porch. I didn't know he was there. He scared the shit out of me, and I jumped. I'm like, God, like, damn it, Oliver, don't scare me like that. Like, he, like, literally, he was like maybe like 3 feet away. And he's just staring at me. He scared the shit out of me. And I'm like, damn it, Oliver. And he just kind of looked at me for a minute. Then he just turned and kind of flew away. Usually when I hear a loud thud coming from the front of the house at night, it's Oliver landing on my front porch. I haven't seen him in like a week and a half. I'm sure he's fine. And yeah, it's still pretty recent. It's still pretty recent with Oliver. You know what? There was one thing. I wonder if I still have it. Yeah, there is something. All right. I'm gonna throw a bone. I'm gonna throw a bone to someone. In a minute here. Well, I'll tell a story and I want to show something, and then I'll end it. Yeah, literally, like Oliver just scared the shit out of me because he wanted to, the little prick. I don't think he ghosted me. All right, so let me tell you this other story. I was talking about this in voice chat. You all know, like, when you're a kid growing up, like when you're a teenager, preteen, whatever, like growing up, there's always that one person that you think about off and on for the rest of your life. Like the one that got away type thing. And it's just like, you know, you just kind of think about him every now and again. Like, what are they doing? What happened to them? Well, to me, it was this girl that I met when I went to the Christian school back in the day. And it was this chick, and like back in the day, like we went to school together for like 2 years. Literally just 2 years, and then we all went on to different school. But I have thought about that girl off and on my whole life. Like, I'd say like maybe once a year, maybe once every few years, like I'd think about her. And this is like back in the 90s, guys. And off and on, I've like, you know, like when you want to look someone up, like, oh, I'm going to see if I can find them on the internet and see if I can, you know, like, hey, what's going on? How's life? How are things? You know, I could not find a damn thing on that. Like, her digital footprint is worse than Ko. Like, Ko has like almost no virtual footprint. Not that I've tried to look. He's just kind of said it, but like this chick, you cannot find anything. Like, I found like her senior yearbook thing online. That was pretty much it forever. No social media, no way of contacting. No way, nothing. And, you know, when you have something like that, it's like you have these expectations of like, you know, how would someone react if you got in contact with them again? There's like one person that I still talk to from back then, and we talk like a couple times a year. Well, anyways, the story goes, because recently, you know, I was thinking about this girl, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try to do another search, see if I can find her. And I did run across one thing, and it was literally a newspaper article from 2002, and it was her parents were announcing her engagement. I'm like, oh, she got married. Okay. And like, I was reading the article. Dude, she married a minor league baseball player. And it was literally like, when I look at the date, it's literally, so she graduated high school, and then 2 years later she got engaged. So she probably had 2 years, probably met him at college. And then they, you know, whatever. Nothing else. I found statistics on the dude, you know, from baseball. There's really no digital footprint of that dude other than like his baseball thing. And I'm not going to say who the baseball player is, because then you can hone in on like who he's married to, and you could track her down. And no, that's not happening. So she married a minor league baseball player, and it's like, huh. She kind of traded up for me, I guess, from way back in the day. She's probably better off. I hope that she has, I hope that they, because it showed their engagement. I would assume they got married, because I didn't see anything else after that. I hope they got married. I hope they had kids. I hope they have a great life. But there's still no way to contact. And I'm like, maybe that's a good thing, because you always have these expectations in your head. Like it's like something like that almost becomes like a legend, and it's like, is it really going to live up to it? Like, it's just better to just leave the mystery, you know? But yeah, it's someone that I think about now and again. And it was someone like when I went to school with this girl, like I hated school. She was the only reason why I wanted to go. She would remember me. Yes, I know she would remember me, dude. I know for a fact she would remember me. I think, like, when I went to school, like, she was like the whole reason I would want to go. And talking to her, like, she always had that smile on her face. She was always so nice. And I don't know, she always just kind of made me feel better. I feel like guys have this more than girls. Whatever. You mean like that one person? It possibly. Are you trying to say that guys are more sentimental? Maybe some guys are more sentimental than some girls are. I think that's true. I think I'm a very sentimental person. I'm a person that thinks about the past a lot. I'm a person that thinks about people that were in my life. I still think about like friendships that have ended, you know. But yeah, here, let me. I know people love this FCO thing, but green screen cam. Whoops. Where am I? I'm gone. Oh, my camera turned off. Here, I'm back now. All right. I think guys are too picky and they compare the girl and they compare to the girl who got away. Listen, all right, this is the girl that got away. When we went on to different schools, she wrote me a note, and literally it was like, call me sometime, we'll hang out, go to some parties, blah, blah, blah. I never called this girl. Mostly because I was afraid. It was like, I don't know. I was always scared to talk to this girl. Like, she meant, like, you know, especially when you're a kid. Yeah, so she was literally like the one that got away. I never compared her to anyone though. Like any relationship I got into after that was just like, I never thought it was ever fair to compare people. We do have a girl that got away. She was my girl that got away. Like, she got away, and to be honest with you, here's the thing. I think that people come in and out of your life for a reason. I think that there is such a thing as missed opportunities, and that, like, that was an opportunity that was missed. Who knows what would have came out with it or came out of it, you know? I just don't think, I don't know. Oh, sorry. Hold on, my inhaler. But it's just like, I don't know. I think that if her and I had ended up together, things would be very, very I would not be where I am now. She was the type of girl, she's just going to tell you how it is. She probably would have stopped me from doing a lot of stupid shit, that's for sure. I probably would have gotten into trouble. She liked me because I was the bad boy. I was the kid with, like, I didn't have a license or permit, but I had the car, and I drove to school. I would park my car down the street and walk to school, and I got into trouble and driving to Chicago and pulling a Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I did all that stuff, and I was the bad boy, and she had a crush on me because of it. But yeah, I don't know. I think about her from time to time, and I hope she's doing well. And I'll always kick myself for not calling her. You know, I think my reasoning was we went on to different schools. She met new friends. Maybe she likes someone else. She probably doesn't want to talk to me. Like, you know, you get in your own head and you just don't do something. When literally I had a note from her saying, like, call me sometime, we'll hang out. Literally. Maybe I was a disappointment to her. That could be true. So let me tell you one more story, and then I'm going to show you this video clip. So years later, let's see, how many years later was it from that? 1, 2, 3, 3.5 years later, I'm working at a grocery store and I'm packing groceries. And I think maybe it was 3 years or whatever, maybe less. Anyways, a bunch of kids from school worked where I worked. And the most popular girl in school worked at my work. And she was like the reason why I like going to work. And I had a crush on her. She had a crush on me. I was oblivious to it because I'm always oblivious to when a girl, likes me or liked me or whatever. And every year at work, they had like this Christmas party. You would go, they would rent a place. There'd be bands and music and whatever. And I was getting promoted at my job. I was moving positions. So instead of packing groceries during the day, I was going to be doing overstock at night. So I would work in the store while it's closed. And I had to work that night, the night of this Christmas party. And this popular girl in school literally was like, before that Christmas party, she's like, are you going to go to the Christmas party? I'm like, probably for a little bit. And can confirm he was oblivious. You know what? You son of a bitch. Fuck you. So anyways, so she's like, yeah, we got to go to this Christmas party. And I'm like, okay. Like I wasn't going to pick her up or anything. She's like, well, at the Christmas party, we got to dance. We have to dance at the Christmas party. And I'm like, okay. She really wanted me to go to this Christmas party. She wanted to dance with me. I didn't go. I the most popular girl in school, literally, all the other popular guys asked this girl out. And she told them all no. And here she is saying, you're going to this company Christmas party. You are going to dance with me. I did not go. So I blew her off. I tried explaining to her the next day, like, oh, work and this and that. She wasn't having it. She never talked to me again. And she ended up marrying the guy that delivers bread to the grocery store. She got married, had kids. Last I heard, she lives a few hours away from me. Never talked to me again. It's like, Eminem, you got one shot, one opportunity. You're an idiot. I am an idiot. Yes. Everyone back then said, Dust, you are a fucking idiot. And I'm like, yep. You know what happens when you're chicken shit? Yes, I was chicken shit. And one of my best friends is in the chat. And he literally knows this story. He was there when all of that was going down, and he will never let me forget it. You know, fuck you, Char. Whatever. Yeah, I fucked that shit up good. There are other instances. Yeah, you only get so many chances, you know. Like, and I think with women, like, it's okay to be nervous, especially when you're a teenager. Like, it's okay to be nervous and this and that, but it's like, you know, you chicken out, then you know, whatever. You screw up, that's it. I was major chicken shit. I had a crush in high school, but never acted on it. Yeah, you know, that does happen. Yeah, you guys can call me an idiot for that. I was an idiot. Complete and utter idiot. Most popular girl in my school, and I fucking blew her off. Like, here's the thing, like, the other popular kids in school, like, she'd be with a group of people, like the other popular people, and I'd be walking by and she'd be like, hey, you know, like, she'd call me by my real name. Hey, Dust, how you doing? Like, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And literally, like, her popular friends would, like, turn her around and try to stop her from talking to me. And she'd be like, no, fuck that. So I am really stupid for fucking that up. I dated one guy in my same school and town, and after that, I would only date guys not from my town or school. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, she liked me. Yes, I was oblivious. Yes, my friend in the chat will tell you I was an idiot. But then again, Char, because I know you're watching, you were an idiot too. I had to tell you when a girl liked you too. We were both idiots, and you know it. So, whatever, you know. I had a situation like that with this girl once, but I'll get over it because I'm shallow and self-centered. But those other guys won't because they're complex. Dumb and Dumber. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was dumb. Well, maybe he was dumb. I was dumber. It really depended upon the day. I'm not wrong. Yeah, I'm not wrong. Not wrong. This is my friend Char. Don't say your real, like, last name or nothing. Or mine. I'm Dust on the internet. This, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is my best friend. We don't talk all the time because he lives like 4 or 5 hours away. But we do talk occasionally. He's still my best friend. That will never change. I don't want to smoke. Only guys I had a crush on when I was teen were both guys. All goth guys date preppy blonde girls, so I don't bother. Dust Bunny. Dust Bunny. Yeah. Thanks. He's like, thanks. I'm your best friend. Thanks. You fucking prick. All right. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys something. This is kind of a funny thing for Brent fam. Yeah, I got to show both of these.
Your producer.
All right. I'm not going to show the whole thing. I'm just giving a teaser. This is the panel. This is the panel at a convention for Legend of the White Dragon where they said, "Oh, we're going to release White Dragon in select theaters." This is, I think, that whole segment of the panel recorded by Brent, who gave me the footage.
Alex Chang, who couldn't be here today. He's been instrumental in this process. He's back in England enjoying.
During all of my, like, you know, while I've been off the internet, like, I've been sitting on this. I have this. And I have this other one. And maybe I'll cover it in the future. It's really like, it's kind of like old news, but like it's still footage that no one has. And here's Brent Pham. He goes up to Aaron Schonke's dad and asking about White Dragon. I'll give this one to you guys. Let me fast forward.
Mr. Schonke, I have a question. Which theaters is Legend of the White Dragon going to be released in?
I don't know the theaters. It's going to be in a few select cities, like in LA here.
LA, okay.
Yeah, and I think New York and a few other cities. And it depends on how it turns out. You know,
Is it like, are you renting a theater out, like private, or is it going to be like released like through dish?
I don't know. I know it'll be like
So LA and New York.
but it'll be open to the public though.
Oh wow, so that's going to be.
So Brent asks Aaron Schonke's dad, who was working on White Dragon, are these theaters that you're going to rent out? And he says, I don't know. There is one other thing that I'll show, and I thought it was interesting.
Your producer.
Where is it? And maybe I'll show the whole thing at some point. But like at the end of the panel, they're like,
all right, here we go.
so like at the end of the panel, Aaron Schonke goes, I want everybody to chant JDF. Listen to this.
Can everyone see themselves? All right, here we go.
What kind of director are you?
And photo. And hold on, we're gonna do one more. I do this in honor of Jason. We're gonna chant JDF. Here we go. Ready? Hold on. Oh, wait, rotate. There we go. Ready? And JDF, 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 JDF.
I know Brent Pham wants to comment on it, but if you listen to it, you don't hear Brent Pham chanting JDF. Legend of the White Dragon was supposed to be out a year ago, or so it was supposed to be more than a year ago. Yeah, but I just want to let people know I have that. I have been sitting on it since, I don't know, Brent would have to remind me when he sent me that. So Legend of the White Dragon, like I do have that panel. I don't know if other people do by now, but I have it. Did I miss any? I do miss the 90s too. Oh. Yeah, I just wanted to, put that in there about, I do have this footage. And I did throw you a bone for, Aaron Schonke's dad saying, I don't know if we're renting it out. I think he would know. Maybe he wouldn't, but I think he would know. I don't think they're going to release it. I think they say they're going to release it. I don't think they will. And I really do miss streaming, and I do miss talking to you guys. Maybe I'll put together a stream for next week. Phones were absent. I'm just bad with screen time too, but man, it's made us so. If deep sea cables were cut tomorrow, we'd be back in the 90s. That's true. Oh, I have good news for the day. Kellogg is bringing back toys and prizes in their cereals. They never should have gotten rid of like toy surprises in cereal boxes. That's like, all kids should want their parents to buy cereal because they want the damn toy, not necessarily because they want the cereal. I think it's a rite of passage for kids. Do it? Yeah, I think maybe I'll put together a stream. I wanted to talk about Daryl Sheets from Storage Wars, who took his own life, and a few other things. Maybe I'll put together a stream for that. It does, as I reckon. I agree. Yeah, that should have been illegal to get rid of the toys in cereal boxes. That would be like going to McDonald's, getting a Happy Meal, and they don't put the toy in with the Happy Meal. What's the damn point of the Happy Meal then? Can I super chat? You can if you go to the, I don't know if you're on the main channel. If you if you are on the main channel, you should be able to super chat. It would be the YouTube channel with the blue logo. So if I go to this one, yeah, so that's where you can super chat me if you would like to. It's the same stream, it's just I'm monetized over there. I miss the toys and Cracker Jack boxes. They've been on stickers and other paper things for ages. Yeah. I totally miss I miss a lot of things from my childhood. What is something that no longer exists in your childhood that you miss? Something's fucked up. Hang on. Chat background? Not that. Sorry, guys. Trying to fix something. Back here. I'm missing a background chat. It can't be the chat background. There it is. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Welcome to the Dust Busters. Best Happy Meal toys worth the pinch shit were the Bionic ones from 2001. I'm assuming they were worried about being sued. Probably like, ooh, choking hazards. Like, people need to shut the hell up about, like, just put like warning, choking hazard, don't eat the toy. ABC older kids channel. Yeah. I miss yo-yos being the coolest thing ever. When I was a kid, it was hacky sacks. Well, hacky sacks and Pokemon cards were a thing, which Char was into Pokemon. I always gave him shit for it back in the day. Miss how Twinkies taste growing up. Not the same. A lot of things taste different. So if you're in the United States and you go and you get a Whopper with cheese, they say that shit is the same. It's not the same. We missed you. Hope this helps some. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Yeah, I think I'm like $30 or $40 away from getting a payment from YouTube, which would kind of help. So thank you for the $20 super chat. I really appreciate it. Yeah. was. I still play the Pokemon games. Well, yeah, you still do. But I'm just saying, like, when I met you, it was all Pokemon. I collected all the Power Ranger cards, and you had all the Pokemon stuff. Honestly, I think I miss bush parties. Pogs were huge. Yeah, I did collect Pogs. Hacky sack was hours of entertainment. I had no rhythm, so I sucked at it. The only thing I was good at was hockey. Or racing. Char could tell you stories about when I used to race in my old truck. Hitting 100 miles an hour on railroad tracks. Char, I think you were in the bed of the truck when I did that, and you had to pull yourself in. I know one of our friends did. Yeah, that was some crazy times. Crazy times. It wasn't Fast and the Furious with me when I was a kid. It was Fast and Ridiculous. You wouldn't kick out of bed. I collected Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards. I think Char, you collected Pokemon and Digimon. I think maybe you collected Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't remember. Like, I collected Power Ranger stuff. That was it. Power Ranger stuff, and I'd go and buy fireworks and blow shit up. They're crappy chocolate and crappy toys. I could send you some, but they would totally melt and break on the way there. You'd have to get those, like those dry ice packs. Best time to send chocolate is in the winter. Co 33 years later and still won't hang it up. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic. You would like, Char, I'll send you the link. There's a YouTuber that I'm friends with. His name is Strife the Warrior, and he used to, on one of his channels, he talked everything Cobra Kai. He interviewed people from Cobra Kai. But he has another channel where he opens Pokemon cards. I'll have to send you the link to that. He also does some gameplay. Also, Ko has a channel where he plays games. I know, Florio, you talked about a channel where you did gameplay. I don't know if you're doing that, but you should probably post that in my Discord at some time. But Char, you would like Strife's channel. Like, it's all, like, that one channel's all Pokemon stuff. Well, he does he opened like some Ninja Turtle cards and some other stuff too. But he does a lot of Pokemon stuff. And he buys and sells. And Strife is a friend of mine. I've sent, like, I saw some Cobra Kai action figures at a resale shop last year. I mailed them to Strife. I'm like, here you go, dude. Like, I found these. He's a friend of mine. You don't have a role in my Discord yet. Yeah, don't worry, I'll take care of it. We gotta talk before I assign you a role, Char. We gotta talk. There's do's and don'ts when talking about me. Like, don't have your Discord or social media like linked to like your real profiles and stuff. People will find you. I have haters. Pizza Hut. I do miss Pizza Hut and their salad bar. I miss the 90s in general. I don't know if that's his gaming channel. Because I think it says Strife Gaming. I think that's the one where he talks about Cobra Kai. I think the other channel is the one where he does Pokemon stuff. I do love here's the thing. When I was a teenager, Char, you're going to be surprised. I hated salads. I fucking hated them. Like, I remember a girl I was dating, Char was there, and I sent her to go get food for us all at McDonald's. She brought everybody like Big Macs and shit and brought me a goddamn salad. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? Like, I didn't eat that shit. I'm like, I ain't no fucking hamster. Fuck that. So I drove my ass over and I got myself a Big Mac. But I kind of like salads now. You know? Char, you should change your name on YouTube to Char Bear. It's the Char Bear Show. That was like the running joke when we were kids. Like all of our other friends would always, it's the Char Bear Show. Of course, I went by a different nickname. People didn't call me Dust. Some people on the internet do know a little bit about my real life. I had that at one time. Yeah, you did, because you were going to start a YouTube channel and you never did. You still tell me the last time I saw you, you came out here for. So Char came out for. Did you come out for both of my brother's funerals? I know you came out for James's. I don't know if you came out for my other brother, my other brother's funeral. I shouldn't have said his name. Two of my brothers had passed away, and Char did come out for one. He also came out for my mother's funeral back in the day. But you told me back then, like, I literally gave him like a Elgato camera. I'm like, here you go. I think I might have gave him some other stuff too. I've started 3, never not going. I don't know what that means. Never not going. You should definitely start going. Yeah, just the last one. Oh, frick. Now I'm getting messages. What is this? Uh-oh. Beep, 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 beep. I hate Cosmos. Casinos, not Cosmos. Casinos. But I love magic. I'd go to all the shows and stuff in Vegas. Didn't buy it, but oh. Yeah. It's because I'm bad at telling people things. Never not going on those channels, unfortunately. You lost their login. That's what it was. So start a new channel. Do your thing. Do some gameplay or something. I know you play games all night. Whenever the kids are asleep anyways. So, oh, Sage Rat with the $20 super chat. Have a meal on me. I appreciate it. I probably will use that for food. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I get drunk at the casino. All right, let me tell you a story about Char. Let me tell you a story about Char. I'm gonna tell you a story about Char. Char was a badass when we were kids. Char is younger than me. Whatever. We were hanging out there was a group of like gangbangers that we used to hang out with, and we were over at this house, and we're all drinking, and they're like, whatever, everybody was kind of drunk, and one of them brings out this bottle of whiskey and is like, this bottle of whiskey has a worm in it. He's like, this is some strong shit, you know, I dare someone to take it. And I looked at him like, well, it's your bottle, you should drink out of it first. And he was like, no, fuck that, I ain't doing that shit. Char walks over, he's already drunk, walks over, grabs the bottle of whiskey and goes, you're all a bunch of pussies, and opens up that bottle and just starts chugging. You can see like the bubbles coming from the damn bottle, like, and all the gangbanger kids were like, damn, and I'm just standing there like, of course you're gonna do this. And he slams the bottle down. He's like, you're all pussies. I don't know if he got the worm or not, but that was a crazy night. Like, Char was a badass dude. We did a lot of stupid shit. I've told some of the crazy stories from back then. But that's a story. Yeah. You're all a bunch of pussies. And Char was old, like Char was younger than these other kids. Like, hey, whatever. Char was like, I don't know how old you were, like 13, 12, 13. These other kids were like 16. So I don't know. I don't remember. Then I remember there was a group of kids, and this one kid wanted to fight Char really bad. And and I was like, well, if you two have an issue, you should fight. Yeah, let's see. We did. I don't remember all of that night for good reason. Yeah, that was a crazy ass night, bro. But yeah, there was a lot of fucking crazy nights. Me and Char could tell stories all fucking night. Like, I would have him click my link sometime and come up, and we could tell a bunch of stories, but we can't say names or locations or tell our real names or this or that. But yeah, that was a crazy night. Char, should I tell the story about that fucking weed you found and made me throw up? You son of a bitch. I'll tell that story. You guys want to hear that story? Char made me throw up smoking some weed. Y'all want to hear that story? And then I'll shut it down. So, yeah, I'll fucking tell that story, you little prick. Alright, so I live on a farm, and one of the barns, we had a pool table in there. We put carpeting, pool table. There was all kinds of stuff in there. We used to party in there. And everybody would park behind the barns so that my mom, my grandma wouldn't know that we're drinking in the barn. Well, and part of the barn was set up like that, and the other part was storage units that were converted into storage units. There was this one storage unit that was locked. It was like my brother-in-law's. They lost the key, and they like, we knew that there was weed in there, but it had been in there for a very long time on the concrete floor, and the concrete floor was lower than ground level, so that's where you get like moisture and mildew. Well, anyways, we're partying, drinking, smoking. I'm in my truck at night. Everyone else is in the barn shooting pool, drinking. I'm in my truck. I got my music playing. I was with a girl I was dating next to me. Like, we're making out, listening to music. Ooh, it's so romantic. We were listening to, I think, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Anyways, Char comes running up to my truck. and goes, because I think we were out of weed, and so we were looking for weed. And Char comes running up and goes, dude, I got the weed. And he comes up and he's got this bowl and it's packed. And I'm like, oh, no shit. And I thought like maybe someone came and brought some weed, and okay, cool. I thought that's what that was. And so I take it, and first I hand it to my girlfriend at the time, and she takes a hit. And she's like coughing and almost throwing up. I'm like, damn, that must be a good shit. She didn't have time to tell me. I grabbed the bowl and I freaking take a hit, and it was the nastiest fucking, it was that weed that was on the concrete floor, all fucking mildewy and shit. And I'm like, I'm coughing and fucking open the door, and I threw up. And I'm like, motherfucker, what is that? And he goes, that's the weed that was locked in that storage unit. I'm like, that's fucking moldy ass shit. It's no fucking good. And I'm like, get out of here, you motherfucker. And fucking, so Char runs off. And I shut the door, and me and my girl were drinking. Some time passes, and you know, okay, everything's chill. We're listening to music. We're making out again, whatever. And Char runs up. This motherfucker, he was definitely fucked up. You fuck. He fucking shows up again. And I'm so fucked up that I'm just dumb enough to fall for it again. He comes up and goes, dude, I got the good shit. I get the good shit. And some time had passed. I thought, okay, someone showed up and brought some stuff, and now he has some different shit. And I take a hit from the bowl and start throwing up and shit again. I'm like, this is the same shit, you fucker. And he's like, no, it's not. I found it in a different corner of the room. I'm like, you fuck. And I was too fucked up to chase him. Like, you. Yeah, I could have gotten sick, but nothing, you know, that's bad weed. It's whatever, but god damn it. You fuck. I swear to God. But he got me. That was one of the times he got me. He got me twice. I was all fucked up. You want to talk about a cock block? That was a double cock block with some throw ups. Compliments of Char. So. Yeah, we were really drunk. We were fucked. Like we partied. The barn at the farm was the hangout. People would be like, oh dude, I gotta go party at the barn. Like that's at my house. That's the barn. And that's what we used to do. And we would get fucked up. We would drink and smoke. I don't smoke weed anymore because I used to get bad highs. So I would just drink. One of my friends used to get the skunkiest shit ever, probably because he got a good deal. Well, that was back like you could get like a quarter for like $25. Eighth was like 15. But Char and I, we've been through a lot. Like let me tell you. All right, so Char is like family to my family. On like back then, around like Christmas time, there would be my mom and my grandmother would have presents for Char here at the house, and he was to spend Christmas at some point at my house. You know, and I consider him, he's like my little brother. And so like we've been through a lot. I looked out for him, he looked out for me. That's how it always was. So, but yeah, Char knows, like, he doesn't know everything. He didn't know about the girl I went to school with in Beecher because I never really talked about her to him. He knew about the girl from the grocery store because he fucking laughs at me every chance he gets. with that. Rightfully so. But yeah. Try my best friend. And then of course I had another friend that I who also was my cousin. He was one of my other best friends. If the three of us hung out together, we were gonna get into a lot of fucking trouble. But we don't, you know, me and my cousin, we don't really talk anymore. We kind of had a falling out, and that's just how it is. The girl that I dated back then, when I threw up from the weed that Char gave me, I'm still friends with her. We managed to keep a friendship, and whenever she needed me, I was there. Whenever I needed her, she was there. But she was she's a friend. I haven't talked to her in like maybe a year, but it's like one of those things, like we talk a couple times a year, you know, like when you're grown up, like, especially if you don't live near each other, like I can still call Char my best friend. We haven't seen each other in a while, but he's still my best friend. I'm lucky. I consider myself lucky. Let's see. Don't forget to pay rent, people. Yep. Oh my god, no dust. What did I do? Rolling on the flat bit. Dust is now. Fuck you, Ray. It's, you know, I wish, like, Ray and I haven't been able to really talk in a while. Mostly because, like, she's off doing her thing, working, and I do see you streaming. I wasn't able to come into a lot of your streams because I've been dealing with my own stuff. But hope to talk to you more often, Ray. I do miss talking to you. And just so Char knows, Ray, she does not live near me. She's an online friend. She has a boyfriend. She is happy. Char likes to play matchmaker. Okay? Char, do not play matchmaker with me and some of these people on the internet. That is not what we do. It's not what we're doing. Swear, like he had this, so we had this bet when we were kids, and I was like, I bet you that you'll get married before I do. He did. He got married twice. I've never been married. So technically I won the bet. I'm out of that game. Good. Yeah, Char gave up. He's like, no, Dust ain't never fucking doing that shit. All right, well, I think that's it. Those are the updates. It was good to stream and good to talk to everybody. I only deal with putting snakes and rats together now. Whatever. I've been married twice. I wish I hadn't. Some people regret getting married. All right, guys, that was the update video. This was the stream. I don't know when I'm going to stream again. Maybe next week if I'm feeling good. I will let you guys know. I appreciate all of the super chats. My broke ass appreciates it. I appreciate everyone who watched. I appreciate everyone who has supported me I appreciate the support group. Thank you all. I'm gonna play us out with a song. Thank you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Yeah! For my people, my lifeline, my tribe, my support group. This one's for you. You were there in the dark when the light got lost, when I couldn't breathe and my mind felt crushed, when I thought it was over, life paid the cost. Y'all pulled me back when my soul got tossed. Bullies circle around, yeah, the vultures fed. Haters threw venom, wish my spirit dead, but my crew stepped up when I hung by a thread. Turned fear into fire burning up in my head. You stopped me turning to dust in the wind. Pick me up broken, make me build again. My support group busting through doubt and sin. Real ones showed up, let the healing begin. Shout out my support group, shout out my friends. Held me together when I came undone again. My mindset quit, said lay down dead, but your voice is far louder inside my head. Thank you support group, I trust so much. When life got cold, you gave human touch. Neighborhood troll, but I'm saying it such. You kept me alive when the pain got rough. Mine kept saying I don't deserve this crew. Said I'm a bird and all I do is lose. To give up, I got nothing to prove, but I'm still here fighting, and that's the truth. Fighting these thoughts and fighting myself. Trying to do better and rebuild health. Mine says I'm less than everybody else, but y'all keep reminding me I got wealth, not money. Loyalty, love that lasts. Friends who stand firm when the storm blows past. Thought I fade out like forgotten ash. Now I spit these bars and I'm swinging back fast. Dust Paranormal, shout it loud. Dust Productions, make me proud. From your neighborhood troll, I say this now. You carry me when I wouldn't know how. Stop me crumbling, stop that fall. When I felt too small, y'all stood up tall. If my mind says I don't deserve you all, why you still here answering every call? You pull me out of self-hate, haze. Help me walk through the mental maze. Show me love in the darkest days. Lit a fire through my shadow phase. So thank you from dust, from pain, from scars, from sleepless nights and invisible wars. From troll to survivor, I'm raising these bars. Y'all lit my sky when I lost my stars. Support group I trust, this anthem's yours. Kick down doubt and we crash those doors. My support group forever hear the crowd roar.